Got a question from one of our followers. What can I expect at my first divorce court date? Hi, I'm Rayford Palmer, the divorce lawyer, managing partner of STG Divorce Law in Chicago, serving the entire Chicagoland area, answering your divorce questions. And this one from our Illinois Divorce Support Network, our private Facebook group, free to join, can post anonymously. We just need your email. No big deal. Sign up, post a question, and we'll answer it. Here's a question from one of our loyal followers. What can I expect for the first court date? My husband and I were planning to either mediate or do it on our own, but he had an attorney file his appearance. I don't know if he'll have full representation at court and throughout or not. I would like to be as prepared as possible. Okay, the first court date is printed on the divorce petition, the documents filed to start the divorce case. The clerk of court will assign a court date. It's typically 60, 90 days out from filing, and that's the first court date. We call it the initial status or initial status hearing. That's a conference where you just show up and tell the judge, yes, I'm hearing the case, or here's what's going on with service or whatever. The case is not decided on that date. That is not a trial date. It is not the end of the case by any means. It is just the beginning, a sort of introductory court date. So typically the attorneys show up for that date if both parties have attorneys. Otherwise, the people involved in the case need to show up to talk to the court about where things stand. So without more information, it's impossible for me to know what your husband intends or what his attorney is going to do. But if an attorney's filed an appearance, if it's not a special or if it's not a limited appearance, then they are in the case for all intents and purposes. They are going to be there throughout. Unless they're fired or they quit, they are there to represent your spouse through the rest of the case. It doesn't mean you're going to trial. It doesn't mean you won't settle. And you may well still go to mediation. It just means he got a lawyer to represent his interests. And of course, I would urge you to do the same. So, and if you're in the Chicagoland area, have a consultation with us, stglawfirm.com. So what I would say is the best thing to do is get an attorney or at least consult with attorneys before you go to that initial status hearing. And you don't need to be prepared for a trial or anything like that at that time. And I don't know what issues are going on in your case. I don't know if there's any emergency things you have going on. But yeah, so consult with an attorney by all means. But just understand that first date is not a trial or anything we have to be all worried about. So thanks for the question. Please keep the questions coming. I'm Rayford Palmer, the divorce lawyer.